Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, I hope everyone is well. Hey, 1 second, let me see. Oh wait, well wait till we get one on, and then I'll see how many seconds you guys take. Woohoo! Whoa, you guys are on the ball. Right at 25 seconds. Hi everyone! How are you? Did you all have a great day? Hello. Woohoo! I feel like I have to turn that light. It's like right in my eyes. Maybe we could just back up a little. Let's just back up a little. I have wheels. Alright, let's turn it. That's kind of scary. Anyways, hi everyone. Good morning. How are we? My day was amazing. Went for a nice drive up in the mountains and buried spells. It was so nice. Such a beautiful drive. It rained and I saw we were driving along the road up in the mountains and then there was 3 buzzards on a fence post. Like one fence post a buzzard, next one a buzzard. It was awesome. I was like, stop. I was like, oh, I wish I was driving. And he was like, fine. So he turned around and I tried to get a picture and I just suck. I couldn't get it. They flew away and I was like, sad. They were so beautiful. It was pretty cool. And then tonight I saw a baby fox. It's everybody's knowing that seasons are changing here, and so all the animals are starting to go a little crazy. There's the light behind my head. I just finished doing all of my offerings to my beautiful gods and goddess. I'm going to turn that down. Let me see. Oh, much better. That's better. So what did you guys do today? Hi, sweetheart. I believe it's like 1:30 in the morning, 1:28. Yep. And I'm doing two love spells tonight and 2 love spells tomorrow night. Whew, got some energy. So if you notice that your spell doesn't get done tonight, that's because it's scheduled for tomorrow night. That way I try to do like I have 3 days for love spells. And so I try to space them out in those 3 days so I don't burn myself out. And then Saturday we have lots of curses. Hi, sweetheart. How is everyone? What's new and exciting? Oh, awesome. I love getting my nail lady is got a new building, and so I can't get my nails done. She's all moved in and I'm dying. I'm like, oh my gosh. I messaged her today. Are you done yet? Because I can't go to anyone else because everyone else sucks around here. When you live in a small town and you find a good person, it's not that easy. I feel like I have something right here. Yeah. And it's just, small town. That's just the way it is. Nice. Crystal Witch, what don't you do? You are good at everything. I'm exhausted. I woke up by a little boy on my bed with me. Aww. My boyfriend last night. Apparently he has a little kid wanted my boyfriend. I thought it had all stopped. Oh, darn. Nice. It's all good. It's all good. I did Belial's in my family tree picture. It's all done and it's beautiful, and I just hope he doesn't get mad at me for putting his sigil in a tree. But I got good energy from it, so I think I'm okay. I was a little worried. I was like, oh gosh, I hope he doesn't get mad at me for doing this. But I think he liked it. I got some really sweet, loving energy from him. I know people say such bad things about him, but it's just, I can't speak for other people, only from my own experiences, you guys. So please know that when I talk about these guys, these are my personal experiences. It doesn't mean it's going to be that way for other people. And so I hope that you guys understand that. I'm just so fortunate and blessed by them, all of them, that I don't know why, but I just am. And they are good to me, and I'm good to them. And so, but that doesn't mean it's that way for everyone. I know so many people tell me things about Belial, and I'm just like, really? I have never seen that from him, you know. You must have done something bad, you know, because he's just not like that with me. And thankfully, I mean, if he was, I probably wouldn't be with him, but yeah. So I did my offerings already, so they're here with me now. And so if I'm like having a hard time, it's because they're like giving me so much energy. And they do that. They like it. I made their candles. I was gonna do it live and show you guys all the stuff that it takes, but I just wanted it to be special between me and them, so I didn't share that. But yeah. So I will show you Belial's candle since you're right here, because it's so fucking pretty. Have you ever heard clients or sister experiences that they're having a hard time? No. Well, people say that, you know, that he's hard on them and things like that. So that's his candle, right? His offering candle's right there. If you can see it. Tonight I did their candles with their special herbs and their special oils and my blood, and I carved, you know, messages into them and things like that. I'll show you our thing that I made. See? And that is in, you know, the representation of him grafting me into his family tree. The tree of life. Which was very sweet. I was just so nervous that he was going to get mad at me for putting his sigil on that. What kind of work do you do with him mostly? I like to do everything with him. I think I may have like a bit of a crush on Belial. No, he's my dad, but oh yeah, he likes that. Look, look. Oh, did he stop? So he stops. I said he's my dad, and the flame went. He doesn't like to be on camera, but Anyways, so, whew, yeah. But yeah, I like to do everything with him. Mostly I do court cases with him, and I do protection with him. And when people like need to get into school, I do that with him. Um, things like that. Um, Lucifer, I like to do like prosperity. I like to do everything with him too. I like to do love. Um, they say little girls first left their father. I've never really known that. Yeah, I never had a dad until now. Now I have two of them. Can you do the banishing ritual, the one you do calling Lucifer? Oh, on a video? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I would have to get special permission for that. Yeah, I could probably get away with it, but I wouldn't want to push it. I would have to ask permission. Because that's a ritual. It's you're calling things forth. You know, yeah. But I could share, like, my notes are here on it, how I do it and stuff. Um, Let me see. Well, this is the old one. This isn't the new version. I need to redo it. Maybe I'll get another board and redo it. But basically, I just do all the regular stuff in the beginning, and then at the end, when you call everybody around you, I just change the names. Hi, sweetheart. Maybe. I guess I could. I don't know. I'm like, I'll teach you guys how to do it by giving you directions. How about that? I'll put something together because it's very important. But I don't know if I'm showing you guys how to do it the way I do it, because I don't think it's right. Like, for everyone. It's not right for everyone. Oh. No, it's, everyone could do it the regular way, but my way of doing it, I had to change it, kind of tweak it for me because I work with Lucifer and Belial, and yeah, and I didn't feel right about calling the others to clean my space, to, like, to banish for me, to clear my room. You know what I mean? When I have them I could call to do that. And so it's like, I don't know, I just felt like it was really disrespectful. And so I wouldn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't perform it for a long time. And then finally, I just couldn't wait any longer. And so I just said, if this is wrong, please, please just overlook it and forgive me, because I got to do it. And I'm going to change it. Because I'm not going to be disrespectful, and I'm not going to, for anyone. And so I just did it. If a newbie did it and you didn't know who knows? I couldn't even tell you what would happen. No clue. She does that. She tells me that too sometimes. You just need to go to bed, or she'll tell me to get to work. Quit procrastinating and get to work. Yes, ma'am. Yep, you better go to bed then, Tallulah. Thank you for getting on and saying hello, though. Sweet dreams. Good night, honey. But yeah, I'll put a thing together and show you the notes that I took for the regular way to do it, and then how I changed it. And then maybe we could do that tomorrow. But please know that I can't tell you what's going to happen to you if you do it my way, because like I said, these are ancient gods and goddess. And, you know, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know, you know, if they'll get mad at you, or if they'll excuse it, or if they'll love it. I don't know. I guess I could ask. I'll ask Hecate and see, and I'll ask all of them later with a pendulum. I'll get the pendulum out and ask if I could do it, and we'll see. Could they kill someone? Sure they could. If they wanted to. I mean, they wouldn't. They would rather, if you angered them. Well, the thing that I would be concerned about isn't necessarily them killing you. I would be concerned that they wouldn't come and you would attract lower level beings, and then that they would torment you. You know, you have to be careful about such things. Yeah, that's what my concern, oops, sorry, that was me. That's what my concern would be just that, you know, they don't know you, so they won't come to you, but they'll, you know, you'll attract lower level vibrations, lower level beings, and that they would come and fuck with you. And so, you know, you just gotta build a relationship with them first, you know, get to know their energy, know what's going on before you go, you know, doing rituals. But yeah, it's not that bad. When you were first awakening, did people in your life advise you against it, or not to dabble in that area, getting a lot of resistance from others? Yeah, well, yeah, but not in that way. Even if you were a child of Hecate. Even if you're a child of Hecate, you still have to be careful what you're doing. Yeah. Unless she's with you, then go for it. If she's telling you it's fine, do it, then do it. But if you're only working with Hecate, you could do it the other way. The original way. I did it that way when I only had her, when I worked with her. The difference is that Belial and Lucifer are, you know, they're enemies of the others, as far as I know. I don't know, but maybe. I assume they are. And so, you know, you don't want to take that chance of being their child and then calling their enemies to come and handle your business. You know, you call them to do that because that's who you work with. You know what I mean? So you just have to be careful. Just use some common sense. You don't have to do it the same way I do it. You could do it the regular ways. It's very powerful. It works. It helps. It works for, well, when I do it, it usually lasts a couple weeks, and then I would have to redo it again. Because it's not a permanent thing. The lesser banishing ritual, it's not permanent. But it will give you a break from dealing with all of it for a couple weeks. And sometimes we just need that break, you know. But definitely be careful, you know. But if you're a child of Hecate, then you're pretty much covered. You can pretty much just do whatever you want. But just make sure that you use common sense and talk to her about it first. You know, do your circle, be responsible. What experience happens through awakening? Is it Hecate controlling it? No, it's you controlling it. It's your energy. You're just opening. Your energies are opening. Your vibrations are going crazy. And your chakras are wild, opening all up. And so when you do that, you attract spirits. Ghosts, you know, they get attracted to you because they can see you coming. And beings alike, you know. And they just want to watch you. A lot of them will just want to watch you. Some of them will want you to help them. Some of them are lost and waiting for you know who to come and get them, and then you know who never showed up. You know what I mean? And so it's sad. It can be really sad, but and scary. And then you'll have the sleep paralysis and just so on and so on. Going through an awakening is not fun, but if you're going to go through it, you're going to go through it anyway. So, you know, it's good to have Hecate on your side, but if you're not her child and you don't know who's, you know, where you fit in, where you belong, yeah, that can be really hard. What do you turn out at the end? Well, you end up, for one, knowing how to protect yourself. For two, you know what your abilities are. Like if you're a medium, if you're a psychic medium, if you're whatever, if you're a witch, if you're, you know, I don't know, whatever your abilities are, that's what the end result is that you're aware of what's going on in this realm and in that realm most of the time. And so you just gotta figure out what your abilities are, you know, and how to use them, how to keep yourself safe, how to keep, you know, that's the most important thing, is to be safe and figure out what your path is and how you're going to proceed, you know, in the most, you know, successful, positive way. It's important. And you'll feel good. What type of witch is Hecate? People who are a child of hers. What type are they? In my opinion, a witch is a witch. It's something like sleep paralysis last night. Oh, that sucks. That's horrible. I'm sorry. That's a terrible thing to happen. I hate sleep paralysis. I don't get that anymore, but I used to. But I think they're scared to fuck with me now. But okay, what type of witch is Hecate? Hecate is all magic. Everything magic comes from her. She is magic. She is the queen. She's the goddess. She's the crone. She's you know, the maiden, the mother of the crone. She's everything. She's the creator. She's, you know, she is magic. She made magic. All magic comes from her. I have a Belial altar in my room and have asked for his protection. Oh, cool. That's exciting. How fun. And can I ask you, like, are you a witch? Are you a child of Hecate? Are you, you know, what do you practice, honey? No, magic is magic. Yeah, that's horrible. I hate sleep paralysis, but you guys, I'm telling you, you start banishing their asses and they won't fuck with you no more. Hi, sweetheart. So, you guys, what is up? I've had a little bit of, I've had just the tiniest little bit of haters. Just the tiny little haters. No, I'm not a child of Hecate. Just had awakening, but a witch. Are you sure you're not a child of Hecate? How, like, how far in are you? Like, how long have you been? Oh. Oh. Yeah. It's hard because you can't, like, talk or anything, and you can't move. All you could do is look around and go, what the fuck? That's horrible. Um, so, um, Gage, Grey Witch, sent me a picture of somebody, was doing my, well, I already knew the other one was doing my chicken pit spells, but this one was doing my, you know how I make them, my pretty ones. She was trying to do that. You guys, I think it's so cute. I really don't care. I am like just so honored that I could be an inspiration to other witches, and to people going through awakenings and stuff. I'm just so, honestly, I am just so happy that I can inspire them. I just never thought anybody would. I mean, when I first got on YouTube, it wasn't even. I don't know. I guess when I first got on YouTube, it was because I really didn't have anyone to talk to about what I was going through. Nobody, nobody related to me. None of my friends understood. They all thought I was crazy, and I had no way to express myself. Yeah, but that's okay. Whatever, you know, whatever. That's on them. But I think that yeah, that's why I started my YouTube channel. It wasn't. I didn't know that it was gonna be like. I mean, I know I'm not, like a big deal or anything. I don't have like a gazillion. I don't have 30,000 subscribers and blah blah blah. But I'm only hitting my 2 year. My 2 year mark is October 29th. Oh, well then you're not. Then you're not a child of Hecate. But that's okay because I think that the Egyptian stuff is beautiful. I'm not allowed to play with them though. I tried, but I'm not allowed. That's exciting. Yeah, Hecate's children are awakening everywhere, like mad. Like they're just everybody. She's just calling them all up. She's like, "Wake up, wake up." You know, she's just on a roll. She's getting everybody moving and everybody on board and waking up, and she's just doing her thing. Wake up, witches. This is our time. Yay! Well, I like that. But yeah, so yeah, but so you guys, I love that you guys, whenever you guys see other people doing my spells, that you recognize it and that you know it's mine. I love that. To me, that's so flattering. Um, but you don't have to like take pictures of it and then send it to me and be like blah 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 blah, because I'm not angry about it. I love that they do it. Use it. Go for it. Knock yourself out. It's not mine. It's Hecate's. It's her magic. I don't own it. She does. You can stop it if you want to, kind of, sort of, maybe, if she allows it. Um, but you're gonna have to go through it eventually anyway, so you might as well just, if she comes to you and she's like, you know, you're my child and you're going through this, then let her do it. Because if you don't, then you have to go through it again later, and then you'll have to start all over again. And it'll just take longer for you to get on the path that you're supposed to be on. So it's better to just, you know, get it over with. Let her do it. In my opinion. I mean, I know sometimes people get so caught up in their life and their daily, you know, routines that they don't want to take time to deal with it or to, you know, be who they're supposed to be. Instead, they want to be controlled by circumstances and daily crap, mundane shit. And I used to do that too. Huh, Belial? Belial says, yeah. So, oh, and if Belial comes to you to clean you out, I warn you that I have known some people who have pushed him away and said, no, I can't handle it, you know, please leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. And he won't go back to them. And now, you know, later they're like trying so hard to get him back, and he's like, no. And so I don't know if that will happen with Hecate, because I don't think I know anybody who would ever turn her away, but do you do nothing through an awakening? You just ignore it? Oh no, honey, never. Don't ignore it. It's hard work. You have to do stuff. You have to meditate, ground yourself, um, you know, talk with them, you know, work on your chakras, you know, learn crystal work. What it depends on whatever it is that you're experiencing, you have to learn about. When you say he cleaned you out, what do you mean? Whisper came to me that one night and wanted to, if you know what I mean, I pushed him away. Well, did he come back? Yeah. So he probably won't. It's just a form of initiation. And when I went through that, it was not a bad thing. It wasn't, it was very nice and stuff. It wasn't like scary, or I wasn't scared or anything. But anyways, I was trying to answer Lisa's question. Let's see. Okay. That's what I was doing. I thought that's what you were supposed to do. What do you mean? Do you do nothing for awakening? Ignore it. Yeah, no, don't ignore it, you guys. Learn it, study it, pay attention to what's around you, to what's happening to you. Try to research it. You know, be responsible about it. And, yeah, just it's important to know what the signs are. Those signs, when you're going through your awakening, will tell you who your deity is. So like when you start noticing them and you seeing them, it's important. Why you choose? Oh boy, here we go. It chills. And when I say he's gonna he cleans you out, I'm talking about, like, you know how when you go through life and you suppress things, like what you go to a shrink for or whatever. You know, you stuff them, you suppress them, like you have a traumatic event in your life, or, you know, things like that. You suppress those things, and then they become blocks. Hi. They become blocks in you, and then Belial will come and pull all that, you know, all that shit out of you and get rid of it. And it can be quite intense, but when he's done, it's done, and then everything's good. And so you just need to get all that shit out of you. And so, you know, it can be very intense, though. You'll feel the energy for sure, like I am right now. But yes, Belial's beautiful, and I love him madly, and yeah, he's amazing. But I know he's stern on some people, you know, or whatever, but I've never experienced that from him. So I can only tell you what I experience. But you know, some people don't like, you know, how you know, stern and direct he is. I like that. Some people like the more playful, you know, fun, joking around kind of personality, like Lucifer. I like that too. But with Belial, it's just, he just has a different personality. You know, he's not a fun and game kind of guy. He's serious. He's more serious. And I love that about him. As I always say, because I do. Yes, he tells you how it is. He's very, you know, he's very meticulous how he likes his things. Like when I was doing his altar, he showed me exactly how he wanted everything, what he wanted, how he wanted it, where to put it. He told me where his altar is going in my shop, you know, all of that stuff. How many times would you meditate, say you try hard to meditate but nothing happens? You just keep doing it. You can't just do it a couple times and I fell asleep again. Damn, you know, I'm not good at this. Just keep doing it. Yeah, it's okay to be not good at something as long as you don't quit and you keep working on it, you know. If you have a hard time meditating, then like listen to the going to sleep ones and then go to sleep meditating. Start out meditating and then go to sleep with it. Um, do the vibrational sounds. Those are awesome. Those will really help you opening up. And, you know, just do a little, change it up. If one way doesn't work good for you, that's okay. Just try something else. There's no rules. You know, you just do what works for you. You know, it's just whatever you're comfortable with, whatever whatever helps you is what you want to do. But if you're being tormented, then you need to, immediately start learning how to protect yourself. And cleansing your house and, making the floor sweeps and doing the sage and all that stuff. You got to learn how to do all of that. It's important that you learn how to protect yourself. And these deities aren't like for sissies. You know, you can't be a victim with them. Like, as far as I know. Like, if somebody fucks with me, then I'll curse their ass, you know. Does your body hurt during an awakening? Yeah, okay, so here's what happens. Their energy comes into you. It causes your heart rate to go up. And then, the energy causes your muscles to tense. And so they'll just like they'll get really tense and then you get sore. And, yeah, take an ibuprofen. That's what I do. But yeah, it's normal. Completely normal. Did you see what I said right after we talked about Lucifer? The stream lagged and I got goosebumps and chills. Oh no, I didn't see that. Yeah, he likes to give me chills. Meditate, imagine walking down 10 stairs to... Oh my. Whew. That sounds intense. I like to make myself bigger, and go up into outer space and then look at all the stars and the moons and hold them in my hands and, do all that stuff. And then when I come back down, I bring it all down with me. I love to do that. And then I shoot it into the ground. And then I come up and then I bring that up with me. And then I have that and that in my hands. And then I have a big energy ball and then I like to use that for whatever I need to use it for. That's what I like to do for meditation. It's good times. But yes, that's how I do it. And then sometimes I do the whole astral traveling meditation. That's always interesting. And I always astral travel when I go to sleep. Often.
Here are the top search results.
Okay, what are we searching for? It says a flight attendant answers the 20 questions you've asked. I didn't ask a flight attendant 20 questions, but that's pretty funny. Weird. Well, alrighty then. Let's see what else. Maybe someone is trying to turn your ghost radio on again. I know. They probably are. They like it when I do that sometimes. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. But Lyle is really here, so maybe I guess I'll turn it on. Do you want me to turn it on, Belial? I'll turn it on. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to, okay? Of course. I know. There was a ghost in the house earlier and he moved we have this door thing that we put across the doorway for the dogs can't get in there, and we just had it like leaning there, and he like scooted it over, and we were both sitting there going, all right, me and my boyfriend. So I put it on the ghost radio so that whoever was could talk to me. I was like, you want to talk? He told me he was thirsty. Thank you. Yeah, he told me he was thirsty, and so it was pretty funny. I was like, you want a drink of my smoothie? How about a glass of water? No. That's funny. But that's another thing, like, you guys later, you'll get used to having spirits around you all the time, and it won't even faze you. You'll just be like, cool, whatever. No, they don't bother him. He's a big dude. They just like, you know. But he said that he has been seeing them more around the house lately, like, you know, walking around downstairs. He'll see them walk by. But, my house is full of spirits. So, it's interesting though. It keeps things interesting. Yesterday I was sitting on the couch upstairs with all my dogs around me, and they were watching one that was over by a table. He was like hanging out over there, and they were like, you know, watching him. I was like, who is it? Get him. But yes, you just get used to it. It's not even, but then when they're gone, like when I do the banishing ritual and then everybody's cleared out and everything's gone, they're all gone, I miss them. And then I'm like, oh, it feels really weird. It doesn't feel right. You know, I'm just so used to them being around. I know it's bad, but I can't help it. You know? I feel really weird and I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable when they're not around all the time. It's so weird and like just calm, like just like silence. Nothingness. I don't like it. But anyways, so how does energy travel to clients you work on for the discover that they have the seal? Oh my gosh, that is so wild, you guys. So okay, so when I cast for you, okay, I'm casting for you. Okay, we'll just say that, and then I'm putting my like I have your information, right? Hi, sweetheart. So I have your information. I have, you know, I'm meditating on you. I'm picturing you and doing what I want you to do in my spell, in my mind, you know, in the other realm. And most of the time I've already done your spell in the other realm with Hecate, but then I'm doing it again here now. So, and then I'm putting I'm putting my energy into your spell. And so I already have an energy connection to you because you hired me to do a spell for you. So, ha ha ha. If only, wouldn't that be nice that if you could charge spirits rent? Well, you can make them do jobs for you. I do that. I'll send them on little jobs sometimes. Malik? There we go, I think. Is that better? Yeah. Anyway, so, and then that's just, we have an energy connection. Whenever you hire a witch to do magic for you, you will have an energy connection with that witch. So that's another thing you guys need to think about when you're hiring people. Make sure that you feel something with them. Don't just like do some random person that you don't feel anything about them. It's very important. It's very important that you have. Oh, that's nice. It's very important that you have some kind of a connection with them because um, you're giving them permission to tap into your energy. No, but the ones that are children of Hecate will start going. Not all of them, but some of them will start going through their awakening, and then they'll see it, and a lot of them. Sometimes they'll just see my energy, and sometimes they'll see a seal. I'll see it anyways. They don't know. Most people don't know what it looks like. And the only reason I know is because Hecate showed me. And mine are like mine is. Oh, hi. Hang on. I think she said she's my grandma. Yeah, you're in contract with me. Just kidding. But anyways, so that's why you're doing it. Even if you're just getting a reading done, even if you're just doing cards like tarot cards, even just that, even a Ouija session, you're giving them permission to access your energy. Some people do, but no, some people do. It just depends on who, who you are, who. Yes, it does. Meditation helps. Mm-hmm. It does. Well, meditation and communication with your deities and, you know, meditation's very important, you guys. And opening your chakras. Do chakra work. Even if you hate it, it's so important. Those bowls that I have back there in the other room, I do those every day. I come out here and I'm like so dedicated though, you guys. I work so hard at my craft. And so that's why mine are just on. Oh, I'm in Colorado. This is my shop. This right here is my shop. It's my witchy shop. It's not a store. I just call it my witchy shop because, like, I don't know. That's just what I call it. I don't know why I call it that, really. But that's what I call it. When I first got my first one, it was little, and I called it the craft, like it had a name. And then when I got this one, I just called it my witchy shop. Thank you. Yeah, a temple. That sounds so much nicer, doesn't it? You mentioned you have a few haters earlier. Is everything okay? Oh yeah, everything's good. But yeah. Yeah, I just don't care. This is just me being me. A lot of people are upset that I'm so open about working with Lucifer and Belial, and I just tell them the same thing I tell you guys. If you have a problem with it, take it up with them. If you don't like how open I am about them, how I tell everybody how to work with them and all that good stuff. Probably, I don't know what they are. I didn't ask. I don't really care, but they just, they're just haters. But they can't do anything about it, They can, but if they do, they're going to be dealing with them. So they could deal with my dad's and my mom. Don't care. So, but yeah, you guys, keeping everything a secret, you don't have to do that anymore. Witches aren't being burned anymore. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why they care either. It's like if you don't like me and you don't like my channel and how open I am about everything, then don't fucking watch it. That's all. Just change the channel. You're not going to change me. You're not going to keep me from doing anything that I'm doing. They're behind me, she says. Can you guys see people behind me? Ooh. Kind of, huh? Nice. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, they're just wasting their time and mine. Nobody understands what I'm going through. I know, honey. I'm sorry. Yeah, that happens to me too. Listen, you want me to listen? She wants me to listen, you guys. I think it's a good thing to be so open. I do too. I mean, how else are people going to know the truth, and have that fear that society has placed on them taken away unless we start opening up and talking about it and, being free. It's nothing to be ashamed of. If anything, it's empowering and beautiful and natural and amazing. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. They can all eat a box of dicks. All right. Whew. But yeah, so that's all. It's just same old crap. But these ones are witches and they're like coming after me. I don't know. It's really possible. It's very possible. That's right. And sweet tea, I'm so sorry that people are like that. But I went through the same thing. I know exactly how you feel. It's horrible. But you're just going to have to make your own way, honey. You're just going to have to do what's right for you and your path and what feels right in your soul. Do you. Fuck everyone else. Yeah, I agree with you, Crystal Witch. But, I'm happy that they have blessed me and given me so much to share with everyone and to help so many people make changes in their life and show them that we have the power, to be in control of our lives. And so many people just don't even use it. I mean, I know that doing casting spells and stuff takes a lot of dedication. Thanks, I think. But, I mean, this takes a lot of work. Like, this is a job. This is like, it's the love of my life, but at the same time, not everybody can do this. They have children and, you know, families to take care of and all this stuff. And, you know, I'm out buying flowers every other day and making oils and, you know, doing offerings and meditating and, you know, all this stuff because this is just what I love. This is what I'm called to be and who I am. And so I can't help it. I can't change. And so when people want you to change, you know, what you're made to be, it's kind of ridiculous. It's like, no, fuck off. Well, call him then. Lucifer's a lot of fun. You'll like him. Yeah, mostly. And I know that you know, everybody likes to put labels on things. What are the symptoms of a male target? Wait. Symptoms. Male target of a love spell will feel any unusual ones. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my videos. Okay, I know exactly what they think and how they feel and what happens to them because I have experience in that area. They will see you everywhere, like they'll be doing stuff around the house, and there you'll be. They'll see your car everywhere. Everyone will look like you. They'll think about you all the time. Long dream. They'll think about you all the time. Whenever they're doing something where they're just being still or whatever, you're just a big distraction for them. And so they either will embrace it and want you and call you and things like that, or they'll try to push it away. They'll start partying or, you know, doing things to like try to get you out of their mind. You gotta get her out of your mind, bro. That's what their friends say. You know, that's how they are. My first with Lucifer, I was a bit off, but now I like him. He's so funny. He has a really good sense of humor. How much would one of your spells cost, like a love spell? Sweetie, you have to email me at bluewitch379@gmail.com. And then we'll talk about it there. Yes, Lucifer is the father. Well, Belial is too for me. I have two. I'm trying to think. I went through some cleansing initiation with Lucifer, and I, you know, went through, you know, whenever I talk about him, whenever I call him, he always is there for me. He likes to fuck with my videos. He loves to play with his candles. He's a lot of fun. And he enjoys doing witchcraft as well. And so does Belial. But Belial's different. And so he's just different. I think he's misunderstood a lot. Just like the rest of us. But, okay, like for example, there's a guy, I can't remember his name, but he posted a video about when his experience with Belial, that Belial did something with him or something for him or something. And then Belial was calling him forth, summoned him to come to his throne room or wherever, and he sent some of his servants to go get this guy to come and to discuss their deal, and the guy was all pissed off that he did that. And you know, summons me, stupid ass. Yeah, he can. Um, and if he did that to me, I would be so excited. I'd be like, woo! I'll be right there. Let me get my shoes on. You know, I would be on it. I would be all over it. I don't know. I don't do cats. I do dogs. I have dogs around me, and dogs love me. Cats like me too, but I'm mostly a dog person, and so I don't have cats around me. They come around here, they get eaten, and so they don't come around here. But I want to get one someday, maybe. That would be fun. They could like hang out up in the loft, and that would be so cool. Oh, I think my thing's not scrolling. God dang it. I mean, some people are just, you know, they want to be in control. I get that, and I shouldn't have said that. That wasn't nice. But you know what I mean? It's like, he's Belial. If he wants to summon you, he will. If he wants to send people to get your ass, he will. Yeah, a black cat with green eyes. That would be so cool, huh? I heard Belial prefers female hotties like you. I might go with King Paimon. That's so funny. Well, has said he wanted to summons me into his room or temple or that whatever. I wonder what that meant. Oh my gosh. Go. If he does, will you go? And then when you come back, will you tell me what happens? I want to go. Belial, I want to go. It's no fair. Just kidding. That would be so exciting. Well, a lot of times I've heard, I don't know because I've never worked with Paimon, but I have heard that a lot of times when you ask for Paimon for favors or something, if you have something that you need him to do, a lot of times he'll tell you you have to ask Belial, and he'll refer you to Belial. So keep that in mind. So don't burn that Belial bridge. Just saying. They are the best. They are huge and are not aloof. Hi. Astral project. I only did on accident. I was like, I'm good enough. Aww. Evil. He said evil. Root. Evil, he said. Rap. And I live next door to a church, you guys. And my shop is like in their parking lot. Because I own the parsonage. Yeah. Isn't that funny? So I want to buy the church. I'm just waiting for Hecate to allow it. And then it will be mine. Well, actually, it will be hers, but... Freshman. So why are you saying evil root? Where do you go in the afterlife if you are a child of hers? You go with her. You go to Hecate. You don't have to, if you're a child of Hecate, you go to Hecate. If you have her seal on you, then when you die, you don't have to do all that. Foster. You don't have to do all that shit. You don't have to like go to okay, like this is my understanding, okay? when you die, you cross over, you go, you go through a portal or whatever, you cross over, and then you go to like a life review, and then they like determine whatever you have to, if you don't. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we have seals on us. Are you new, sweetheart? It's me one. Are you new? Oh, welcome. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. Um okay, well anyways, if you have Hecate's seal on you, you don't have to do all that shit. You just go straight to her. It says in her book that you, in the Queen of Hell's book, even it says that, which she told me that before, but um but it also, I got confirmation from Mark Allen Smith's book, The Queen of Hell, and he talks about it too, that if you have her seal, you're her kin, you don't have to do all that bullshit. And oh my gosh, the first time I said that on here, I got so much shit from witches and Luciferians, and all these people were so pissed off that how presumptuous I am and all this shit, and I was just like, yeah. But um but yeah, you just go straight to her. Okay, so the seal is on you. That's okay. That's cool. Welcome to the channel. Let me see. I'll find a picture of it and show you. Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Because she's new. Alright, well here's mine. Here's what mine looks like. You're awakened, similar to awakened? No. Okay, do you see this thing up here? This? See, I'm sitting right here, and then this up here. I don't know if you could see that. Anyways, that's that. Oh, here, maybe this one's better. See that? This, no, it's not an aura, but it's a projection of my seal. But I'm like most. I don't want to sound like I'm being all, but okay. So when I first started, it was little. It was only like this big on my face. It was like right across my eye. It was right here, and it was this big. But I've learned how to feed it and meditate and make it bigger and more powerful. And so now it's like this big thing, and I have a big trident and all this stuff. But yeah, so that's what it is. And let me see if I could find a better. Okay, here it is, little on my face. I don't know if you could see it. Do you see it? If you could see it or not. There you go. How about right there? And so, yeah, so that's the seal. And is what I do to see it. Well, is what happened to me was I was, how, I don't know, a few years back, we'll just say that. And Hecate said to me, go take your picture in the mirror. And I said, okay. And she said, I want to show you something. And I said, okay. So I went in there and I took a picture, and then I saw that thing on my face, what I just showed you. And I was like, what is that? And then I had wings. I had like these cool wings, and then I looked like a damn fairy. And I was like, I look like a fairy. What is that? I mean, it's cool, but what is that? And let me see if I could find one with the wings. Oh, this one's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just my chakras opening, and then when your chakras open, you catch a projection in the mirror. You like hold your phone like this, put your flash, oh, turn it around this way. You have it like this. You put it like probably like even with your face, and then you just take a picture, and then it'll show like the flash in the mirror will project your energy, and then you can see what's around you. You can see spirits around you. You could see your spirit guides around you. You could see deities. You could see whatever's around you. Well, I can. And a lot of my clients can, after I do castings for them, they'll see my energy on them when they do that. And then, yeah, it's just a thing. Let me see. I'll show you my favorite one is with, well, I say it's Belial because I think it's Belial's energy, but I could be wrong. But I think it is. But it's my favorite one. Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but here, hang on, let me get rid of that. Okay, so he's up here at the top. Oh, hang on. He's up here at the top. Do you see him up there? And then I have another one right here. This guy right here, he's right behind me. I don't know if you could see me. And then these things are my chakras coming out. That's all my chakra energy. But yeah, so that's what everybody talks about, like when they're talking about the seal and all that stuff. Hecate started that. And then it went like crazy. I can smell something burning. Hang on a second. Alright. I think we're good. I have a few spells going. And anyway, so that's it. So try it. Go in the mirror and see if you have it. Like I said, she's waking up all of her children like crazy. Like, it's amazing. It's so awesome to watch and see. I love it. So you use your flash. Yes, have your flash on, and then you'll see it. And then here's another. This is a good one too. You could see the guy a little better. This guy right here a little better in this one. And then there's that guy again. But yeah, so it's just an awesome thing that she showed me how to do, and I've just shared it with everyone. And yeah, because I like to share everything because I'm loud and proud. The only thing I don't share is my herbs and stuff, my oils and my herbs, because she says that that's for me and her, and I don't need to be telling everybody that. I think that she wants you guys, if you're a witch and you're her child, she wants you to get it from her just like I did. Oh yeah? But anyways, you guys, I think I'm going to get ready to get off of here. Is there any other questions? if you guys, can you only do one return lever spell at a time, or is it possible for 2 different levers you want back? I like your style. You could do another one if you want. If you can handle the energy, it's fine. What if you don't see anything in your reflection? Okay, how do you feed your trident? With just energy, just with meditating and with your chakras, and you just practice, like, okay, so this is what I do. Like, I'll meditate. Well, I don't have to do it anymore because I can just do it now. I could just, like, push it out and do it. But how I learned to do it was, I would just open my chakras, right? You open your chakras all up, and then you just push it out. You just push your energy out, and then that's just how I do it. But now it just does it all by itself. I don't have to work at it anymore, really. But, you have to, it's just like a muscle. You got to practice, you got to feed it, you got to know how to do it. It just grows. Cool. But yeah, Panda Bear. Is that how you say it? Yeah. If you can handle the energy, then I'll do the spell for you. But if the energy makes you sick or tired or anything like that, then I would say wait 28 days and then do the next one. I have no idea. I don't think you'll care, but I think so. I think that everybody will be around. I don't know though. We're different, so we're a whole nother breed. We're not like them. But I don't think that you carry those feelings with you. I think that, you're good to go. But if you have to stop and do the life review, then you'll carry those feelings with you. But if you don't have to do that, like we don't have to do that, we don't have to carry that shit with us. It just goes. And, yeah. We're just different. Oh yeah, I'm sure we could do whatever we want. As far as our burial goes, we just get buried because this is just a vessel. This is not us. This is just our vessel that we were born into. But I think that when you die, I think that you just like go in the astral planes and you just do whatever you want. If you astral project and you build a place, I think you can go there if you want to. Hold it up like this. Hold it right in front of your face, like this. Okay, and then kind of angle it. Angle it this way a little bit, angle it this way a little bit, until you can see projections of your chakras. And if you don't see any colors or anything, then you probably aren't open. You're probably all blocked up and you need to start opening yourself up, opening your chakras. And if you don't have a seal, then you should probably, everyone else just has me do a spell for them and then they get opened. It's a whoopsie. Hi, sweetheart. I was just... Yes, I can do boosters. You can do boosters whenever you want. Yeah. You could do boosters whenever you want. There's no, if the spell's already been cast, all you're doing is feeding that energy, giving it a little push. It's not, you don't have to wait until a special day or anything for boosters because it's already been cast. But yeah, Grey Witch was giving me shit about that yesterday. That he has to work so hard to get his colors and stuff, and everyone else just calls the Blue Witch. Can you do a spell for me? Sure, here's your trident. He was so funny. I almost rolled over, just died because he was so cracking me up. Well, send me an email, bluewitch379@gmail.com. And as far as all the haters go, I'm sorry that you hate me. I'm sorry that you don't love my channel. But you can just change it. Do you have a clicker? Thank you for saying thank you. That's very sweet. Rare, lightly. You're welcome, you guys. I love you all. And I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. I've got 2 spells that I'm going to do next. And I'm not going to be doing them live because Lucifer always distorts this shit out of me because I do them right in front of his altar. And so he's like, see what I mean? Oh, thank you, honey. I love you all so much. And I really appreciate you guys being on here. And, you know, it's so nice to have someone that can relate to shit you're going through. And it's important to have someone who can, you know, help. And I didn't have that. And so if I could be that for anyone, then, you know, I just thank you for letting me be that for you, okay? And I'm going to get off of here now, and I love you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for our last love night before Curse Night. I can't wait for Curse Night, you know how it is. Alright, good night, you guys. Bye. See you tomorrow.